Hello farming enthusiasts, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nelly Bernard, your go-to space for everything agriculture. In today's video, I want to show you the feeding routine for fish. Like you can see behind me, you see some fish pots. So I have a friend here who is going to take me through the fish feeding routine for the day. Without further ado, guys, allow me introduce my guests.
So I'm David Kinoti, a trainer and also a farm manager at Karumo Technical Training Institute. Okay, in our farm we have several enterprises, include apiculture, aquaculture, that is fish. Then we have some crops like dragon, ash, avocados, and other variety of horticulture. So today I want to touch on how to feed fish, and more so we do feed the fish at when it is very hot, because they are very active when it is hot. So when it is very hot, it is in between from 10:30 or from 10 to around 3. So you feed them at least 3 times per day or 2 times. So what you feed is fish pellet, and then for protein you also feed them with the ochonga. This one now is the ochonga. So you see ochonga and the pellet. These pellets are around 4 millimeters. This one is for finishing, because the fish we have here, they are already grown. So what you do, you just mix ochonga and the pellet before feeding. You just mix them, and then to acquire the right ratio. So you just mix them like this.
But I believe the ratios are in line with the capacity of the fish.
So like for this pot, we have around 500 fish.
Which type of fish?
Tilapia. And then the size of the pot is 6 by 8 meters. 6 by 8 meters. So like according to what we understand is that 1 meter cubed, 1 meter squared, you can put around 5 to 10. So you see, like when you times, if it is 6 by 8, that is already almost 480. Sindio?
Yes.
480. This means when you divide by 1 meter cubed by maybe if you stock 5 to 10, you see that one, if you times, they become around 480 there. So now, because of the mortality rate, you can put around 500, 520.
Okay.
So that one will will allow the fish not to have complication of oxygen. Yeah. So that is the standard of the stocking.
Okay.
So now when you mix like this, you just feed them directly. So the ratio here is for this one, because they are mature around 7 months, you just feed around 1.2 kg. So this means 600 grams ochonga and 600 the pellet. Okay. So then when you mix it, comes 1.2 kg.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you feed them, and then you see how they are feeding. So they have the specific place for feeding. So you will see them here.
So this is the spot whereby you always come to feed them.
This is where.
Yes, they have started coming. How do they know the feed is ready? Like, do they feel the smell?
No, okay, they feel, okay, when they see back, okay, they have, when they are in the water, they just observe somebody coming.
So they can see us from a distance?
Yeah, from a distance. That's why even they are able to not, the predator cannot catch them, because of they can see far when they are in the water.
Okay. I've heard you mention about the mortality rate. What can cause mortalities in the fish?
The mortality can be caused by the climatization. Climatization is where you have introduced the stock, but they have not adapted with the environment and the water that you have. Secondly, it is due to lack of feed. Thirdly, it is when there is a lot of accumulation of algae. You see, this water is greenish, eh?
Yes.
When the algae are, they have accumulated, they now starting competition for the oxygen that can contribute to
Okay.
the mortality rate.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if they lack oxygen, they start dying.
Yeah.
So now, how should we change our water to make sure that the
Okay.
water is always clean?
For
How
the
often?
for the water, what you do is you lower the water, then you fill it again, depending with the accumulation of the algae. So you lower it at a certain point, because this pod is around 1 meter depth. So after you have lowered, then you fill the water again. Now you have diluted the algae. Yeah.
So, like a routine, how often do you change the water? Like maybe do you change it like after a month, or what is the duration that you now feel this one is
what
ready?
you do is just the observation. Observation, you just do like this. If you don't see the palm of your hand, or if you have a stick, you can have a white substance there. Then when you put your hand, come at this corner, you do it there. At this corner, you just insert your hand here. So if you don't see the palm, it means there is a lot accumulation of algae. So you see, now we can see.
Yes.
But with the time, this means it will have accumulated. So now you lower and then fill the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
You
So
can come and-
for every fish pod unit, there is an inlet and the outlet.
Yeah,
Where have you located your outlet, and do you recycle that water after you remove it from the pot?
So like you see that those are come I show you. This is the best place to show you. These are the connection, bubbling for the inlet.
Yes.
The inlet.
Yes.
And then this one is for spillway. This one, if the water it has overflowed, then it will pass this one, this spillways. Then here we have manuals. If you want to change the water, then you open there. Then you remove your water. Then you close there again, and then you fill your water. Yeah. Then it is very simple. You just open from this end, from this gate part. So then you see the water is getting inside.
Okay. So now, when you remove water through that outlet, do you recycle that water, or where do you take it?
Okay, we recycle them. We do some water. We know that water is very fertilized.
Yeah.
So now we have our farms here where we have culture. So like we have garden peas, potatoes, spinach, maize, and onions. So these waters just go there, and we don't have to use fertilizer.
Yes.
Yeah, in the farm. Yeah.
Guys, I hope you're seeing how the fish are coming to feed. These ones are catfish. I can see the nini. Yeah, these ones are catfish. This is inaitwaje?
Hii ni
mud trees.
Yeah.
No, it's not called mudfish. The real name is catfish.
Or
but
mud.
People call it mudfish. They are just called mudfish because they like staying in the mud. So far, how do you see this project? Is it a nice project that you can recommend most of the youths to embrace? Or what do you think?
For what I have understood about the fish, it is very economical. One, you don't have to use a lot of feeds. And then the feed for fish is very cheap. I think for around 50 kgs, it can consume around 4 months. And then can feed around, when they are young, 1 to 3 months, 1 to 3 month old. You only feed, for catfish, you only feed 120 grams per day. Only 120. When you divide, that is 40 grams per day, per a time. So you go increasing with time. So you see, when you buy around 50 kgs bags of feeds, it will take you around 3 months, and it is very cheap, around 5,000. Yeah. And then when you are buying the fingerlings, they are also very cheap. For the supplier who supplies these fingerlings, it goes around, for tilapia it is 10 bob, and for the catfish is around 15. So you see, it is not all that expensive. And then it is not it is not necessarily use the concrete.
Yes,
you can use even the earthen one, and then use a polythene paper to do the project. Yeah. So it is that cheap. Yeah.
Yes, guys, in case you've not watched the video on fish farming, I have another video on this YouTube channel whereby the guy is using a more economical method. It's not a must to use the concrete. The guy was just using polythene and a few timbers. Even there is no dark pit. So we have several ways that you can use for fish rearing that are more economical. Those people who use the concretes are the ones that have enough capital. It's not a must. Yeah. So thank you so much for the demonstrations. We have really learned so much. Yes, I hope, guys, you've learned so much today like I have. In case you have any question about fish farming, you can comment down below. I'll be here to answer your questions. So guys, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for this and much more episodes of farming with Nelly Bernard, where I say agriculture is my culture. So why don't you also make it your culture? See you guys in the next one. Bye.